Hey everyone, welcome to another video review. This is the Nendoroid, Monika from Doki Doki Literature Club, and you can see her there in front of the box. We'll go ahead and put her off to the side and look at her box and real quick. Yeah, you can see there she is Monika, and yeah, the number 1817. You see Monika there in katakana. Nendoroid sculptors Chichibi and Matsuda model. Yeah, and good. It's a good smile up there at the top, and up here you can see Monika sitting at a desk, and over here you can see a couple poses for Monika and some green and more Monika, including her optional parts, and another pose for Monika. And on the back here you got some more shots of Monika and some warnings and copyrights and all that stuff down here. And also the cool thing is inside the box here, the insert is a bit different. Well, there's that, for one thing. Yeah, they show that, which is cool. By the way, Doki Doki Literature Club spoilers, in case you haven't figured it out in the last 5 years. Is this a high psychological horror game? Yeah, inside the insert is cool because that is the empty classroom from Act 3 of the game, which is pretty neat that it's they did that. So you can actually use that. You might have seen on Twitter, my Twitter, if I yeah. But yeah, that's the packaging. And of course, it comes with a little booklet of instructions and warnings and all that stuff, both in Japanese and English. The choking hazard. Hey, here's what's inside it, and how to use it. So, Monika. Yes, Monika here is the first of the Doki Doki Literature Club Nendos, and that's one little issue, unfortunately. Yeah, she is the first one. We have already confirmed Natsuki is coming, and probably Yuri Sayori as well. But yeah, see there? Yeah, she's got her brown hair, green eyes, bit of a blush smile there. Got her little red ribbon bow thing, which is slightly askew. They're on their little undersweater, the gold buttons, picked out blue skirt, her stockings, and her pink shoes, pink and white shoes. Actually, the little buttons there picked out for the sleeves as well. You got her big old, really long ponytail and the white ribbon and everything. And yeah, it's pretty well detailed. All the stuff as you kind of expect from a Nendoroid. And yeah, it's she's just really good looking in overall. Yeah, I'm just really happy this is happening. I wasn't sure if she was gonna be just Monika, but yeah, yeah, no, we're actually getting all four. It looks like we're probably getting all four of Natsuki's any indication. But yeah, posability is pretty typical for a Nendoroid. I'm gonna go ahead and adjust this camera some more. Yeah, pretty typical for a Nendoroid. You got ball jointed head, so you got the up and down and the wiggle and all that stuff. You can adjust the where she's looking and twist the head and all that stuff. That of course comes off, and wow, yeah, that's one big problem. Yeah, like I said, the arm doesn't like to stay on. This part of the stand, which by the way, stand is an extra large stand with the armature for the actual figure having a couple hinges, but yeah. Extra large stand, which is unusual. You'll see why in a bit, but yeah. She's also very top heavy, more so than the usual Nendoroids because of this ponytail. This ponytail is like solid plastic, and it does pose. You got up and down, and you can twist it and adjust it how you want to. So you do what you want there. Yeah, there's that. Shoulders can swivel. That one comes off. That's the thing. This one, just a peg, it's very, this peg doesn't work very well on this arm for some reason. This pops itself out of the joint real easily. But yeah, I could swivel in the joint of the shoulders. You got a bicep swivel, you got a wrist swivel. The waist can swivel a bit, although because of the molding, you only get so much. And you got, thighs, or hips, you got outward and stuff, depending on how you twist the ball joint in there. So you got all that. You got a rotation and all that stuff. And there you go. That's your posability. And unfortunately, I'm gonna have to like take some floor polish and thicken that peg up because that is just really annoying. And this Nendo is heavy enough at the top because of the ponytail that I don't think she can stand without the stand, period. But of course, there are also accessories, plenty of those. Yeah, you got things like, the extra joint just in case things go wrong. You have a more serene face for a very specific pose. You have her jump scare face. Yep. You have a pen holding hand with a little heart pen right there. It'll focus. There we go. Yep. A set of clasped hands, arms. And a set of bent elbow arms. Yeah. Set of bent elbow arms with a kind of a weird, almost hook, like flat hands, that's kind of hooked for like holding a book or whatever, and another one which kind of has kind of a little notch in it for a very specific reason. Get that in a bit. A desk, picked out in silver and brown, and even has a little cubby hole. And a chair with a, sitting, bottom half on it. And an extra little stand thing. Yeah, little clasp stuff. Because she also came with a sheet of paper. It came with a sheet of paper which had a whole bunch of extra parts for it. Yeah, and this little plastic stand for those sheets. Because, you got the little pieces of paper. So you're like, the Just Monika, which, you can, wedge in there and... Just Monika. That's pretty neat. And then you got four of the little dialogue boxes. Which here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Can you hear me? Okay, everyone. And did I scare you? And I kind of screwed up cutting that one out. You can see that's not even. And of course, but that's not even at the top there. But the rest I got pretty good. Yep, so you can just put any one of these in this little stand, and wow, it's like you're in the game. Yeah, those are pretty neat. And for the, I'm going to go ahead and swap to the clasping hand. Yeah, of course, just usual, just pegs and ports as usual for Nendoroid. Yeah, that peg and port is tight. Yeah, you can have the clasping hand for like the other things she has. She has a little, I guess, love letter, a little poem. But she's enclosed in a room, ever present yet alone. The outside beckons. And her little journal, which that one you have to fold. I might glue this one shut, but yeah. I wasn't sure if I wanted to glue this shut because I kind of want to be able to, like, put this in here like she was writing in her journal thing, Kind of like that, but Yeah, so any of these she can, like, hold. Yeah, there's just a slight notch in there, so she can hold that, no problem. Which is pretty neat, I feel. Yeah. Let's go swap that out real quick. Yeah, this arm, of course, you can also swap to this thing. I don't really know what this particular hand is for. It's like, I think it's like for, you kind of turn it and then just like have her holding like her notebook to her chest or whatever. I think that's the idea, but it's kind of weird. I wish instead they put her like little weird pointing hand, because she poses like that a lot in the game. So I wish that was the case instead. So she had a weird outward pointing hand, but whatever. Yeah, and of course swap the hand and put the pin in, get her pin, and then you can somewhat replicate one of her poses from like the advertising, which is pretty neat. But of course, yeah, the big one for me is this. I was very, very, very happy when they showed off that this is the case. But yeah, the Act 3 stuff. So yeah, go ahead and swap this. This you have to kind of wedge on, kind of in a weird way, but you can do it. It's doable. You just wedge that on, and of course, pry the front of the hair off, and you take the face off, and then swap that around. That's pretty simple. Pretty much like most Nendos. Yeah, this you can of course pull that off at the bottom and then swap right there. Thing is, because I thought maybe she could even now she can kind of sit, but like she is still kind of back heavy. But yeah, you do all this stuff and then drop her. Yep, now. Yep. You got Monika there, just you and her alone in the empty classroom. So that's really nice. And of course, you can do that. And of course, you can swap her out for her, This face actually goes in pretty solid, I've noticed. Like really solid. This particular face goes in really solid. Yeah, of course, swap out for jump scare face. No yellow lighting. You're gonna have to provide that yourself, or get the filter or whatever. Yep. If that's real nice that they even has the kind of the broken irises and everything. So, yep, that's pretty much all the stuff that comes with her. Yep, really good. Actually, the only thing I would say complain about in mine is just simply the right shoulder peg is incredibly loose, unfortunately. And the cutting out the extra parts from the paper. They at least give you guidelines. There's a little black, if you see that, it's right there in the instructions, says, the cut-out lines. They're pretty easy to follow. The only thing is they're very thin, so just be real careful. I messed up one of mine, but for the most part, I did a pretty solid job, I feel. But yeah, it's just paper, so just know that. But it works pretty decently. Got a lot of cool got quite a few extra bits. I was actually genuinely surprised about. Yeah, at least after they announced it, like, hey, yeah, she actually has gonna have the desk and everything. I wish she had the pointing hand instead of the weird, just kind of, I guess, book holding hand or whatever. I just kind of wish she had the grip, the pointing hand. I think that would have been better overall. But and like a hand to like kind of, well, she kind of do that with, or like a way to just kind of do the whole hand on the hip thing. But not the end of the world. Still overall really solid. Like, yeah, in particular that ponytail, which, makes her really back heavy and prone to tipping over. So I really like it. And if you like Doki Doki Literature Club, you probably bought this, unless you're having a hard time with the price, because it was about 6,800 yen or something like that. It didn't cost that much because thanks to the exchange rate, but yeah, it's still kind of on the spendier side. But it has, I think it justifies the price, and it's really good. And if you like Doki Doki Literature Club, you're going to like this, and you're probably going to buy all 4 of them when they come out. And it's great, and it comes with a lot of accessories, and really shows that they really put a lot of attention into I guess into what it's like for the game. So yeah, just watch it. Make sure it doesn't. If you're not careful, she might make your other figures disappear. So yeah, I recommend her a lot. I'm really looking forward to the other 3. I know they only officially announced 1, but it's almost certain if they're if they're doing 1 more than doing the other 2 as well. So yeah, that's it for this one. I hope you found this informative or entertaining. I hope you like, comment, subscribe, but check out my Twitter. I'm at Nemesis Prime 1, and check out my coffee, my Patreon. And I shall see you next time with another video review.